Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of MTG Sin Senpai. So tonight's episode is going to be a little bit different than the usual. It's more of a story time instead of a booster pack opening. It's essentially had the pleasure of drafting with some of my buddies last week. Not at a store. We actually did it, of all places, a abandoned warehouse. So yeah, this was definitely one of the most unique situations that I've ever drafted in. It was definitely a pleasure to draft with everyone, and it was a lot of fun, and I actually did pull some pretty crazy money, which my pulls are actually right here. This was actually the deck that I built, and this is the extra cards that I have on the side. But before I go through all the picks that I selected for the evening, I actually have a clip for you guys to see. Actually, two clips. One of the interior of the building, and one of the exterior, and it was definitely an experience. I can very confidently say I have done some interesting things to play this game and to draft. And yeah, I don't think I can ever, well, I can't say that I can't ever. I'll probably top it one day, but for now, gotta be the most unique places I've ever drafted. It's gotta be this abandoned warehouse. So in a few moments I will show the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy that, and then we will go over the picks that I selected. And here's hoping that everyone enjoys. So, this is first time I've ever come to a warehouse to draft Magic the Gathering. I'll admit, I'm kind of an addict, and I enjoy this game a lot. But just to take in everything, I mean, this is very interesting. I mean, this is the restroom. Luckily, we had a restroom with running water and, you know, toilet and whatnot. But still, it's just, this is crazy. And
Warehouse.
yeah, I'm going to keep faces out of it just so I don't have to worry about stuff. But yeah, this was definitely an experience. I mean, that is the only AC. Another crazy room. But yeah, this was definitely an experience. And in a little bit I will be adding a video showing what I pulled, and I pulled some amazing stuff. But yeah, I will probably never draft in a place like this ever again. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun. So just recording a outside perspective of this warehouse that we drafted at. All of us met up here to draft Magic the Gathering. And yeah, this was for sure an experience. I mean, warehouse building, and then I think that's in the neighborhood over that way. But yeah, gotta say, probably never done this ever again. Alrighty, and welcome back. Excuse the audio and the narrative. I kind of was filming on the spot. And this is my first time kind of editing a video and kind of splicing things up and putting it all together. So, but yeah, that was definitely an experience. Biggest thing to note, that little AC unit that I did notice now when I review the video, there's actually two of them. But regardless, the two of them did not heat up that room enough. It was definitely still very hot in there. Crazy enough, I think that AC unit could only go down to like 71 degrees was the lowest setting. And man, we were just sweating up a storm in there. But I mean, overall it was definitely a fun experience. It was a lot of fun, and thanks to my friends that allowed me to draft. They were nice enough to let us draft for 40 a person with price support and everything. So yeah, you're not going to get any better deals than that when you're drafting. And of course, when you see the pools, had some amazing pulls too. So first off, this is the deck that I pulled. I think I did keep it in order of the mana cost. Here's the lands I pulled, which I got the foil Boros Garrison, which is pretty neat. A couple of full arts, cryptic spires, of course, because pretty much any of these double master drafts, if you're doing it, you're going to have cryptic spires. It just helps. And so yeah, these were the pulls that I selected. Obvious theme was I was going kind of red-white aggro initially. But things did not pan out the best. I didn't get the best pulls. Another guy that actually, the guy that got first place, he was the one that got a really solid red-white aggro deck. I had to kind of splash black to kind of make things work for mine. And overall, I mean, the deck was okay. I did have my crazy blowout turns every once in a while, but regardless, overall, it was not the strongest draft deck I've ever pulled. I know I've done better. I can do better. Did get some amazing cards, though, regardless. And then at the very back, I have the rares set to the side. At least these are the rares that they ran. Got the Ashenmoor Liege. Mael's Aria. I ran this just for fun, even though I pretty much, if you notice, there was only like one creature with power 5 or greater. I know this was not the strongest, but this was definitely a nice strong pull that I actually was able to get a win because of this card. So definitely lots of fun. That alone was pretty strong. And then these were the extra cards I did not run in the deck, which some of them I'm sure I should have run. I should have been more consistent. But I decided to have more fun with it just because, like, overall, I did get some pretty crazy pulls. So, a couple other cards I was kind of still debating, kind of splashing around, jumping around, either that or I hate drafted it. Splicer. Then Abzan Ascendancy, because I was thinking that I might do something, but unfortunately that was not the case. This was that other thing that I was kind of thinking about doing. But regardless, if nothing else, I do have another commander deck I might decide to build now. Leonin and Arbiter. In Limited, this is terrible. In Commander, I can actually do some things with this. Forbidden Orchard, this was definitely, this is my first ever copy of a Forbidden Orchard, which I know I don't have, what was it, Druid's Oath or the card that combos with it, but I know this is going to be a great card, great investment in the long run. A foil borderless Pithing Needle. That was definitely a nice pull. Very happy about that one. And of course the big money was Mana Drain. Very nice. So even though I did not perform the best in the draft itself, I pulled some exceptional cards out of the packs that I got. And I mean, overall, that's not bad. I opened 2 mythics out of my 3 packs, so that's not bad at all. Let me kind of refocus these in the center here. So yeah, it was definitely it was a fun draft, very memorable draft, a very memorable draft. And I'm probably never going to let go of these 2 cards just because I mean, every time I look at these 2 cards, I'm going to remember, man, that one time I drafted at a warehouse. It was definitely a lot of fun. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I plan on doing some more videos of, I have done some other drafts, and I actually do have those decks set to the side as well. I'm going to be going, pretty much doing a similar format. I'm going to kind of show what I pulled. At least for this Double Masters, I mean, this is such an amazing set, and I'm going to try and draft as much as I can. Thank you so much again for watching this video. Thank you for taking the time to come along with me on my journey of drafting at an abandoned warehouse. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz. It is very much appreciated. Would really love to get this channel going. And thank you so much again, everyone, for stopping by and watching. And never forget, Senpai didn't notice. Bye-bye.